So much weight on me. Could I just be free? I want to fly away. Live my life in my own way. Give me a new day. I start afresh, I start again. This could be, this could be, this could be. This could be, this could be, this could be a chance. What are you waiting for? Can't keep doing the same. Time to break out, over again.
Okay, people, back testing once again. I know there's been quite a lot of dropouts on the stream, which we're trying to sort out. So apologies to everyone. We are working on this as we speak. Gotta take time to big up Noisy Boy. Straight out to Laguna Rad.
There ain't no room. Only one number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room.
Alright, so we're going in quickly.
It's time to fight under the full moon. We are outside live at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tail of the tape. Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216. And in the other corner, talk about intimidation. Eddie the Beast Hall.
You've got power, you've got fight. It's like somebody blocked the sun out. Then you've got someone that's shorter, that's lighter, that's smaller. They've got to move, they've got to use their speed. Depend on their boxing skills. If you can do that, if you can outbox them, you can beat anybody that's in front of you. Got to be smart, got to be sharp, got to stay on your toes.
So yeah, we're going to just be focusing on getting everything here working well. So you might not hear too much talking from me to begin with. Not only that, I'm going to be concentrating on actually trying to do something in this fight so that this stream looks worthwhile. But Yeah, bear with us, stay with us. Hopefully things go to
The
plan.
Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards. The Beast, Eddie Hall. And yes, you guessed it, he is a heavyweight. In fact, the world's strongest man, and he fights out of Newcastle, England.
Weight-wise, it's going to be a teller, because when you get hit with those shots, it's going to hurt, and we're going to feel it.
Well, Johnny, anything can and will happen here in boxing. Let's see what happens.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Newcastle under Lyme, England, the first man to deadlift 500 kilos, the 2017 world's strongest man, here is Eddie, the Beast Hall.
Lots of hype as they will fight into the night. We're outdoors for this big main event.
The clouds have held the rain back. It's getting breezy, it's getting darker. The fans are getting desperate. They want to get involved in this fight. And now, the action's about to begin.
Okay, so let's try this out. Let's see how this goes. To all the
Athletes
people,
have been
welcome.
waiting a
Good
long
afternoon.
time to square off. Here we go.
You got myself, Tara. Just doing a little stream.
And he just missed with that
The old
left jab.
faithful.
Through the hook, didn't land. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He left his chin exposed and he got caught. You don't want to trade shots.
I was wondering why I wasn't getting any
Counterfighter
body
relies
shots
a lot
out.
on
It
your
helps if you press
instincts
the right
and
button, doesn't
reaction
it?
time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his
So I have to
fist
say I've
back
been waiting
to
a long
block.
time for a good
To beat
boxing
a
game to come back
counterpuncher, you've
since
got to
the
take
light
them
to
out of
fight
their
night.
pace. Do not wait for them. Because
not
if you
really
wait
been a
for
quality
them
boxing
all
game.
that long, rush them.
So this Undisputed looks set to take that title. Been in development, still in
Despite what the
development
judges'
for a while.
scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Quick little jab to the
Who's
face to
winning this
remind him
fight
who he's
right
dealing
now?
with.
I have no idea.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Out to the Skunk Cabreo, to Jamal. Nice to see you all tuned in.
Look at him now. Fine. It's so important now in the first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
And don't forget, this is GameBox 2K23. Streaming to you live. Myself, the Terror, just taking you through some undisputed footage or gameplay. Hope you enjoy.
Who's going to be the first one to get caught?
Oh, we're just having a mess about, nothing too serious.
That one will count. And he misses with the left uppercut. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Cover that
Missed him with that
Fury
uppercut.
play.
And missed with that jab. And he fails to score with that left hook. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Just get the jab and don't get carried away. Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, man. He's knackered. Look at his fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank now. Keep whacking.
Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? How did he absorb that
Eddie
hook?
always trying to give me a run for my money.
Got him with a clean right uppercut.
To open up that belly piece of his.
He scores with that right uppercut. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with 1 punch, and you can lose the fight in 1 punch.
There's a couple of big units there, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. They both want the knockout.
You got that right. I'm looking to send the
Here's a
strongest
scoring
man to
blow.
the Campbell. Oh.
He misses with that jab.
So I have to say, getting used to the game mechanics of this Undisputed.
You hear people talk about a boxer's. This round still
It
up
has
for
a
grabs with
similar
just
feel
10
to
seconds
Fight
to go.
Night, but in some ways also feels like it has a slight more technical touch to it as well.
This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Be smart. Change your angle. Yes, I like that round. Does that feel good? Good man. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps are up here, and we'll start tiring out.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? He got out of the way of that right hook. Left punch. The right hook just missed. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Out to Gunarad. The like on the
So
stream.
far,
Back to
the
you.
offense has
Back to
been
you.
better than the defense. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent, this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your
I've got
heart?
to take time to pick up the noisy boy. Out to Gunarad, partners in crime. For those of you just locking in, you're in tune to the GameBox team. Just taking you through a bit of undisputed gameplay.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Well,
Who's going to be the first one to get rocked? Not a lot of defense here at all. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Following the hook, but it doesn't score.
Serbi's got me throwing some wild punches out here right now. Well, I'm
He
trying to
knows
take
that
his
right
head off
hand's
here.
coming and still... Big Eddie Hall took a big shot. And Eddie Hall goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
To the Gunarad, big up on the feedback. It's nice to know. To all those liking and sharing. Much appreciated.
Final 10 seconds
From
here,
me
and
and
I
the
think he
GameBox
knows who's
team.
won this round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Mate, he's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone.
This is the beginning of round 6. When we talk about a fighter having
most
power,
boxing
don't just
games,
look at the
you've gotta
head
watch
punches they
all your
throw.
stats,
Look
especially
at
with
the
stamina.
body shots. That can be
Can't be
the
in
real
there
difference.
throwing wild punches.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Punch scores. That's a scoring left hand. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin.
Head off
You
his
can hit
shoulders,
them
so.
with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Good.
Perfect punch. He misses with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Turning already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Stop this. Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. He's fight. Don't let him get that pumping. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank.
He's going to be the first one to get clipped. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
I like the way he's going on like Mr. T. He's taking punches to the face.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through? And the world's strongest man is staggered. And Eddie Hall goes down.
That's right.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, you know, Rad, having to outbox this guy. I should have laid him out a long time ago already. So let's see, round 7. Let's have it. His energy's not looking too healthy, I have to admit.
Missing with the left hook.
Straight to the body.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. What would you tell this guy, Johnny? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Yeah, we're just having some fun with Undisputed. For those of you that don't know, This is a brand new boxing game,
He's absolutely shattered.
currently in early access development, which means you can go and grab it on Steam, but it's not a fully finished product just yet. Obviously the developers are working hard on bringing this title to us, which I've been watching for a little while. So far so good, I must admit. The few games I've had on it have been quite impressive. Graphics
And we
are
enter
good.
the 8th round.
Movement and flow is alright. I wouldn't give it 10 out of 10, but what I think you find with this is you get an authentic feel of each of the boxers you fight with.
When
They all
someone
seem
punches
to
that
move
hard, you
and
don't want to
act
trade
like their
shots.
real life counterparts, so just makes it a bit more interesting than that sort of arcade feel that you've got
You're a
with Fight
power
Night.
puncher. You're not as concerned with how
Although
many
I know
punches
Fight Night
you
is a
throw.
firm favourite
It's about how many you land
amongst a lot
and
of my
how
team.
hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's
Nothing
bigger,
better than when you
stronger,
get
and faster.
your people
You
round.
just got to use brain then.
And you get on the Fight Night. See who the best of the best is. Oh. Too cool, breaking someone's jaw.
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. The world's
Eddie.
strongest man
He's
is.
trying to run
Do
up
you
us.
believe this? The world's strongest man is down.
I'm pretty sure he's not getting up from that.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Out to the rad, no, it's not free. I think the early access, if you grab it now, I think they had a deal on it, it was £25, something like that. And obviously it's going to get more expensive
Hey, those punches add
when
up.
that time frame runs out. So if you got it in you, grab it. It's definitely worth the fee now. There's an impressive roster of
punch.
boxers, online play, all that good stuff. And for your
I think it's safe to
£25
say
or
one of these
whatever it
fighters
is,
certainly has
get
a
access to all the
final
updates
10
and everything
seconds
else that
here, and
comes
I think
out.
he
So
knows who's won this round.
if you get it now, when the game is finished, you will own a copy. As I'm sure it's going to
Not
cost a
much
lot
to
more
write home
when
about in that
it's
round,
officially
huh,
released.
Johnny?
I know those rounds, and you know what? We'll get excited. We want it straight away, but these fighters know what plan they've got
As
to work
boxing
to.
games go, out of 10, what would I give this?
I like that round. Good round.
In its
Good,
current form,
good man.
probably a
Then
7.
let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight.
I certainly feel that the technical elements, the fighting, the movement, all of that's there. The impressive roster of boxers. But there just needs to be a few finishing touches before it can climb up towards a 10, right? Obviously, career mode is going to be a massive, massive win for those who like to see their boxer work from the ground up and make their way through the ranks. I'm hoping it includes things like a little gym session where you can go in and train. It's not just about the boxing, you know, you've got your little side story where you've obviously got to build him up. And
The
it's not
referee
just going to
calling
be
for seconds out,
stat driven.
right back into the action.
You know, you earn a bit of XP at the end of a fight and you can allocate it. I'm hoping you can go in the gym, maybe lift some weights, do a bit of skipping, all that good stuff.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9.
But it's definitely got my vote. I mean, outside of Fight Night, there wasn't really much else along the lines of competitive fighting. You've got UFC, of course, but he was just looking for a straight boxing game. There wasn't really much about. Well, there hasn't been much about, should I say, until now.
He didn't take that jab well at all.
So you can see I'm delivering the haymakers now. I've just had enough of it.
Where was the
Time to
defense?
finish him off.
Why weren't they covering up?
What do you reckon?
Why weren't they? Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
Yeah, it'd be great if they allow you to do that. I think that's going to be part of the career mode. Not only can you pick from, I think it's 50 plus boxers they got at the moment, and that includes female boxers as well, not just male boxers. Yeah, hopefully you'll also be able to
Time to go
make your own
celebrate
boxer.
after another knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot! What a shot! You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on
Good
TV.
question. Hopefully they will
Thousands
bring it
around
to
the world
console.
saw that shot.
At
They
the
probably
moment,
even
as far as
heard
I'm
it.
aware, the roadmap is PC. But I don't see any reason why they won't be bringing this to console. Obviously approach a much wider market And to be honest, I know there's lots of boxing fans out there who aren't on the PC Master Race. Are going to want to get a taste of this. So, in my eyes, I think it'd be silly if they don't develop this for console as well. It's just taking time. Quick, short little break before we continue. As I said, for those of you just joining us, we're just doing a little testing our overlays, testing our stream. I've got to take time to big up the Borderloy, out to Jamal, out to the Skunker, to all those that have been locked in, out to the Noisy Boy, out to the Rad, to my GameBox 2K23 team. I've got myself the Terror, just taking you through some of this Undisputed. Hope you like what you're seeing so far.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score.
So yeah, let's take a moment to have a look through some of the boxes. So obviously here we're in the bantamweight. You've got your Charlie Edwards, your Sonny Edwards. I like the fact they put both of them in here. Not just stuck to one, it would be a bit silly. Kid Galahad, Hopi Price, Lee McGregor, George Linares, Scott Quigg. All officially licensed boxers. If I'm not mistaken, I think a lot of them were involved or had something to do with their particular characters in the game. Yeah, of course, they cross weights as well. As you can see, as we're just looking through, you have quite an extensive list. Good old Ricky Hatton's in there. Got to represent the UK, right? I'm actually excited to get to try out most of these boxes, if I'm honest. There's a healthy list. So the Rad Nice one, kind of what we're hoping for. We've been putting in work in the background just to try and deliver some good content. Something's really drawing me to Canelo right now. I know that'll make Rad happy. What do you reckon, Rad? Go with a bit of Mexican flavour? Yeah, Go on, why not? Why not? Put him up against Ricky Hatton, shall we? So feel free to tell us what you think, if you're liking the stream. Any feedback is welcome. You know how we do. What we're doing is just trying to bring some entertainment your way. So it's always good to have your feedback.
But I'm coming back, knocking down the door.
Yeah, I thought you might like that one, Brad. I thought you might like that. Yeah, the thing is, you never really know when it's about to happen. It just seems to just jump out at you. But you're right. I think we might have to do that before we get the old copyright police knocking on the door. It's not intentional. We're just trying to share fun with the masses. All right. So, let's see. This should be a bit more of a tougher match. The last match was literally just having fun, a bit of a jest. I mean, even though Eddie Hall's the strongest guy, he had no chance against Fury in a boxing match, let's be real. Oh, solid blows from the Hatton. You really do feel the effects of the punches and so on. It's quite realistic in that respect. I like the way he's just dancing around. They've also added some more, shall I say, effects, visual effects. So for instance, now the fighters, you will notice visual cuts and bruises appearing on their faces compared to when it was first released on early access. They've improved some of the animations, and I think some of the hitbox mechanics certainly feel a bit better too. I mean, I definitely have not put as much time into this game as I should. Just keeping him away with that classic jab and then peppering him with some heavy ones when needed. sidestep there, beautiful. One thing about Canelo, his footwork is disgusting. Come on, Hatton, you know you can't walk up on me like that. I'll punish you. I also like the animations. You can see the skin and the flesh vibrating with every sort of hit, which is great. Great work from the animation team. Oh, stung him with that one. He didn't like that. That woke him up. Oh, he got me. See, that's what happens when you don't pay attention to your stamina. Yeah, down he goes. And I thought I was doing well there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Look at him, he's absolutely knackered, man. He's
Yeah, I still
knackered.
need to see that actually, that Creed.
Keep on top of it.
I've heard
Don't
mixed
get back
mixed
in front.
reviews.
Don't
Some
let
have
him
said
get
it's really good. Others have said
he's gone, I'm telling you.
they shouldn't have
He's
done it.
gone. Jump up there, and every time you see him, take a big
What did you think about it?
bang him down. Body and head, be smart, change your angles, go out there and finish it. He's ready.
Let's do it.
Wow, glass chin. You felt that. Okay, so that clearly was a finisher for Hatton. He just couldn't take the punishment. I thought he had a bit more in him, but clearly that punch just took it out of him. Referee declared the game. Yeah, so Rad, that's again mixed emotions on that, but I think I'll see it myself. Obviously, I like the other two. Michael B. Jordan's a fairly good actor as well, I have to admit. If I'm not mistaken, I think he had something to do with the directing of the film as well, or it is his franchise or something like that. Need to read up a bit more. I could be completely wrong. Right, so I'm going to jump back up to heavyweight. Let's have a go with Deontay. against Joe Joyce. Let's do this. So as I said, not too much talking from me. We're just using this opportunity to test out a few things. But while doing so, we thought we'd show you this Undisputed. Again, as I said, a game I've been looking for a little while. I think some of my team are feeling the same about this one too. The future's bright for this. I'm hoping that we don't have any downsides to the development process.
Over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Do your business.
Oh, big power shot there. Took a lot of stamina off me. I'm trying to use the Bronze Bomber's mighty right hand before it's time. Got to soften him up a little bit first. And the thing I'm liking about this is, as I said, when you pick different boxers, you have to almost adopt the way they fight and the way they are. You might come off of a previous boxer and think that that's the same sort of way they fight, and you soon realize from the animations and the way they move that you have to change your tactics and step into the mind of that particular boxer. So for boxing fans, that's going to be a real treat, especially those who analyze and understand the boxer's mentality.
He'll appear and he'll start tiring out.